So today I do my first film review. The filmmakers themselves got in contact with me. They are Canadian filmmakers and they watched my channel and asked me to do the review. I was honoured. The film is called Truth and they don't care if it is a positive or a negative review. The most interesting thing about this film is that they released it publicly on YouTube and they made the film on a budget of just $25,000. To put that into some perspective, Iron Man 3, which was released earlier this year, cost around $200 million to make. Right, let me get myself ready. This sexy, scary horror film tells the story of an estranged couple on a vacation who are slowly pushed apart when the wife, Becca, becomes romantically fascinated with the journal of the long-dead former owner of the cabin. When the ghost of the former owner appears, returning Becca's feelings, a web of sex, betrayal, and lies between Becca and her husband begins to unravel. I'd also like to point out that this English accent has come from absolutely nowhere, since David Stratton doesn't actually have an accent, but if you've seen him, you can understand my confusion. Margaret. Oh wait. So I'm going to review this film across a number of different categories, which is what I used to do when I was 15. Alright, enough of the accent. You're Australian. I'm not Thatcher Joe, although I'd like to be in that. No, moving on. Let's start with the story. The film is a great genre mix-up of the horror film, thrusted into this world, and it's actually a story of love as opposed to what you come to expect of the horror. It's quite refreshing actually. If you do like ghost stories, this is a great reinvention of it, but it does demand your concentration, so make sure you're not doing anything while you're on the internet watching it on YouTube. It's not all that confusing, you just need to pay attention because you can miss little details. Next is the script. Even as a filmmaker, I do struggle to review scripts sometimes because they are so different a lot of the time to the way that I would write them. But the script as it is, it's really contained, it's really believable, and I guess that's really all you want from a film such as this. The treatment of the characters is really good, although I do think it beats around the bush just a little bit too much, but there's enough in there to keep you interested in the tension around the film, expecting something's going to happen at some point. And that's enough to just carry the script through as well. The performances are really good. They maintain your attention throughout, even if the script is slightly too long. I did have a problem with one of the performances, but I don't think I can talk about it because it might reveal something. The big one for me is next, the cinematography. Ooh. At large, the film was very well shot. It was very beautiful to look at, and the tension is very well maintained by the use of pulling the camera back, pulling the audience back to have a look at these people's lives. In some cases, I did feel that there needed to be a little bit more, I don't know, personal connection with the camera and the actors, with some more closer experimental stuff as opposed to just having it locked away on a tripod all the time. Having said that though, some of the long takes are fantastic. You get to see the performances, you get to see and feel the realism. All in all, I quite like the film. If you're gonna go watch it, watch it. It is free on YouTube. You can go and see it, you don't have to pay money, and you're supporting the film industry. So what we do is we take all these little things and we put it in my little blender here that is invisible because I've created an invisible blender. You turn it on and it blends. It's still got some things to fix. It's quite a slow blender. Oh, and it spits out a rating, which is that. That probably means nothing to you, but it is a very good rating. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, give the video a like, and if you want me to keep reviewing stuff in the future, I'm sorry, my camera is flashing low battery, so I better wind this up. If you think I should do more of these, leave a comment in the section below, giving me your opinion, give me the films you want to be reviewed, and I'll see if I can fit it into my busy schedule. Actually, I should stop making promises because last time I did, it didn't work out great for me, and I can't walk past a donut store without screaming and crying anymore. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!
Can you get her for me?